It's like every time the conversation changes, and I want you right back, right back. You say that I'm hypnotic, and that I caught you like that. It's like every time I walk into the room, you know you want what I have. You say that I'm psychotic, but then you like it like that. It's like every time the conversation changes, and I want you right back, right back. You say that I'm hypnotic, and that I caught you like that. It's like every time I walk into the room, you know you want what I have, I have. Turn it on, turn it off. Can't tell if I love you right back. Moving in, moving on. Turn it on, turn it off. Can't tell if I love you right back, but you love me like that. Light bulb goes off in your head. You say I'm a little odd. I love to make a mess. Guess I'm a little unconventional. Oh, 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 oh. Guess I'm a little unconventional. Oh, 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 oh. Guess I'm a little unconventional. Call it what you want it. 'Cause when I leave you like that, it's like every time I settle down, I turn around and want what I had, I had. I know that it's a gamble to put your heart in my hands, but if you give me just a little time, I'll show you something you never had, never had. Turn it on, turn it off. Can't tell if I love you right back. Moving in, moving on. Turn it on, turn it off. Can't tell if I love you right back, but you love me like that. Light bulb goes off in your head. You say I'm a little odd. I love to make a mess. Guess I'm a little unconventional. Oh, 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 oh. Guess I'm a little unconventional. Oh, 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 oh. Guess I'm a little unconventional. Oh.
Grab your popcorn, get your milk duds, roll up a stogie. But remember to do one thing. Buckle up. It's quite the ride. And we'll see you on the other side. Signorino Barbino. Tongue clicking. It's Jen's aura. Jen's aura. Jen's aura. Hey, darling. Genevieve. It's Paula Vlogs, Uber Girl Paula. Check. And her cat Ruger. Ruger. RL real writing, sound check. Test. Share it out. Share it out. It's Uber Girl Paula. Darling. TWP popcorn. TWP popcorn. First one gets a sound check, gets a ska. Deidre Baker. Hope you had a wonderful Father's Day, Deidre Baker. It's Robin Rocks. Robin Rocks. Dorito and the Lucha Cabaret. Tonight we're going to be reading Land of the Dirty South, a novel by Scully. It's the sequel to my first book, Dutch Coffee Shop. How's that sound out there? The driver sensei. Ska-driver, 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 ska-driver. Jin's aura. Ska, 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 ska. Pop in those earbuds. Panda Cat PK. Panda Cat PK. I'm feeling a bit scuttly. It's Panda Cat PK. I need a trim break. Good timing, Scully. Jin's aura. Ready for takeoff. Tammy's passions. Hey, darling. Ska, Tammy, ska, ska, ska. Ska, Tammy, ska, 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 ska. Stony Baker empty. Debbie Carson. Ska, Debbie, ska, 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 ska. Debbie Carson. It's Americans at large. Americans at large. Americans at large. Ska, 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 ska. Test Americans test. The Stock Explorer. Welcome, my dear. It's Native Grammy. Hey, darling. Ska, Grammy, ska, 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 ska. Check, Grammy, check. Ska, 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 ska. Ska, Grammy, ska, 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 ska. Share it out. Share it out. TWP popcorn. Robin Rocks. It's Robin Rocks and it's Stony Baker MD and it's Jin's aura. Don't forget about those donuts. It's Robin Rocks. Hey, Jerry. It's Jerry's home cooking. It's Jerry's. Ska, Jerry, ska. I'm getting on down with it there. I've been scud. I've been scud. Stony Baker MD. I see you, Jenny. It's Jenny's Books and Blogs. There it comes. It's Karen M, and it's Karen M, and it's Karen M. Karen M. Tweet it out. Tweet. Test. Stony Baker MD. It's Ariel Williams. Hey, darling. Big movie fan. It's Big Movie Fan. Here we go. Johnny H. And it's Johnny H. Johnny H. They're coming in, and it's Native Grammy. Check. Driver. Debbie Carson, and it's Driver. Aeseldama. Nikki R. Nikki Rev ASMR Plus. Nikki. Put on your ears and get scud. It's Lady Tito's McGee, and it's Jerry's home cooking. Welcome, Shan Camp. You're highly welcome to the House of Thrillers. I'm Scully, the author that reads to you. Catch up with this chat. Uber Girl Paula. Getting giggity. Stony, just hold on till later. Jen's aura. This is actually something that I wrote. For those of you just coming in, my first novel, Dutch Coffee Shop, a thriller in Amsterdam. This is the sequel. It's called Land of the Dirty South, where I bring the Dutch shores back to Mississippi. It might not quite be what you think, but as they say, okay. What we got? Prologue. Harrison County, Mississippi Gulf Coast. The European man entered the redneck's trailer. He was abruptly halted by his subconscious. You're prepared to kill the hick if necessary. Ready for business all the same. The outcome, he knew, all depended on the redneck's answer. He said, "Do we have deal?" "Fucking A right, I'll take the deal," the redneck said. "Put your crew together then," the European said. Deep in the Gulf of Mexico, the mini submarine held 2 men. One was dying. The other one, he wasn't far from it. Little did they know but the 104 degrees burning at the core of their bodies. It was a defense that had been set up to contest the swine flu. 6 hours later, in deep nostalgic Spanish, the one man said to the other, moments before his death, "I don't want to die, Enrique. Hold on, Luis. We will get the help you need. You'll see. You're going to be fine, my friend." As Enrique sponged his friend's brow with a salt-damp cloth, he saw more and more beads of sweat materializing from the dying man's skin. And, lo and behold, in a softer whisper, repeating with stout conviction, Fine, my friend." He wondered if Louise would be anything of the sort. Enrique's words were tender, trailing off at times, sweat mixed with tears and the fear of the unknown. Like a girl in church spotting her friend, Louise giggled, followed by a blistering cough, followed by an ejaculation of coarse phlegm, by the remnants of blood that fit the cost. His skin was salty and shiny. He was delirious, all senses having abated him. Enrique knew what came next. To the gently dying man, he said, brushing away mottled hair from a ghost-like face, "Vaya con Dios, mi amigo." Luis prepared to take his last breath. And then nothing. Silence save for the sea. Not how I wanted it to end, my friend, my compatriot. Enrique felt the eggshell of his furious body. He too knew death lingered on his doorstep. He let go of his friend. Louise fell to the metal floor of the submarine. Oh my God, he said to the pits of his soul. He wept and wept for a long time, then covered his friend's body. Enrique, now in dire straits himself, his body stronger at fighting this bug, but growing weaker by the moment, knew that his only chance or survival lay at the hands of a doctor. I'm not ready to die. I must make it to the rendezvous. Bubbles, bubbles, butterfly bubbles, bubbles. And its oracles and beyond. And its chin's aura, Stony Baker MD. And it's Uber Girl Paula. It's Uber Girl Paula. It's Uber Girl Paula. And it's sweet as sugar. Sweet as sugar. Sugar, sugar. We don't want to miss anybody. Here it comes, Stoney. Part 1, the cartel. Matthias Johnson, Baron of the Bloods, a ruthless crime syndicate out of Memphis, padded into the room wearing a pair of white chinos and a tangerine blazer. To the casual observer, he screamed Pimp Daddy. In a tight circle of friends, he was simply known as Fish, new kingpin of the South. At first glance, you might consider the man a leader of men, someone directing a band of misfits through a Chicago back alley. His ebony hair, standing on end about 2 inches from the scalp, displayed a shade of cocoa brown with brassy highlights, forming the beginning of what would be construed as a discolored afro and nothing save for the trouble in the eyes of the law. Let's go to the next scene. Let's see what we got here, guys. Check. It would never have crossed your mind that this man ruled a hard-nosed consortium. He had nonetheless a convinced look on his face. Today, as on most days, he wore dark-tinted Versace glasses. A Monte Cristo hung from his mouth, wilting at one end and red hot at the other. Smoke emanated from its cherry. Lord, it's loud. Blow your ears off. Sorry about it. I'm gonna blow y'all's ears off. It's Rowan Entertainment. Brandon Jackson, welcome. And it's Benny Loco. It's Benny Loco. Ska, Benny, ska, 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 ska. It's Aisel Dama. Hey, darling. Bubbles, butterfly. Check, Benny, check. Ska, 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 ska. On both his hands, adorning all the fingers, the 5'3" man demonstrated 8 3-carat diamond rings. They coruscated in the light. Ska, 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 ska. Their surfaces brilliantly flawless, compounded by earth. Enveloping the man around his neck an even bigger diamond, a solid 4 carats. Ornamented a gold chain that would, under normal circumstances, be seen only on a famous rap star. His arms and legs were knobby and his face appeared distended, much like an alcoholic that's given up and ceaselessly hobbles in search of ill-reported solstice. Sloping striated muscles covered his frame. Steroids filled his diet. For all that it's worth, the goon could bench press 400 pounds like 10 or 12 times, depending on how juiced up he was. The 600 pounds plus of iron he squatted with his legs, dear reader, lent to the staggering gait that left him with a wobble. The thigh muscles grinding to sores after long days in the bush. Sk, 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 sk. He had at least a briskly conceited step, and about him the aura of danger. But whereas with this unstoppable attitude, the kingpin had succumbed to a desperate view of the world. Truly he was and would be, as long as he lived, a man to be reckoned with. If you didn't know Matthias Johnson, you might wonder if he'd suffered from cerebral palsy. Not before you notice the one eye. The other eye have been melted to paste by a blowtorch. Did you get the butterflies in your stomach? The sense that you were dealing with something different entirely. Not a real human bar devil's advocate. But wait, gazing closer, under strict scrutiny, the flesh under the socket revealed a stroke of bluish green. A glacier-like scar from where the heat had missed its mark. Indications of red discolored the skin, and the mutilation dropped into a ravine of sorts, or if nothing else, it lent to a joker's sneer. His complexion was nothing to be admired. A thing worth noting, though, the Memphis gang lord looked like a damn steroid-filled Japanese Shapiro. Tough. In any state of the mind, you bet. No, the handicapped man dwelled little on his shortcomings, and he had the thick skin to prove it. It's no easy job dealing with this criminal empire, he told himself. Every motherfucker in Memphis wants a piece of the pie. Give them an inch and they'll take a motherfucking mile. No, Matthias Johnson had learned what not to do in this business. A lucrative business. There was no doubt if he wanted to, he could retire right now. Right now, motherfucker. But where's the fun in that? Your ass enjoy being the king. You gets all them fine ass hoes. Invited to the bar, best clubs. All that shit. Yeah, motherfucker. Fuck your ass with the bloods and see what happens. We got the best cars. Yeah. What you gonna fucking say about that? Huh, motherfucker? Like I said, king of the world, baby. They don't even know how much you've worth anymore. Yo ass like goddamn gold. In fact, No man, no one man in the organization could attest to the grand sum of Fish's estate, rumored to be worth several $billions. He even had in his pocket handfuls of public officials, including a DA, 8 criminal defense lawyers, 1 judge, and a horde of disobedient police officers. Seriously, bribe money was nothing to this guy. And if it was one thing that Fish couldn't stand, it was a renegade wannabe, person or a small gang, trampling on his turf. Today, with the sun as hot as pancakes on a Sunday in summer, he found himself having to deal with a pack of country thugs attempting to make a name for themselves in the Memphis area. After establishing that these men, these outlaws, had no relation to their business, the Memphis gang lord felt 90% sure that killing these men was in his best interest. Knowing that Memphis was listening, that in fact everyone was waiting for his next move, Fish knew what he had to do. Motherfucker's just gonna have to die. The motherfucking blood's gonna be everywhere. The leader of the pack, Fish saw, had 3 accomplices. Hard-labored, rough-strewn men who'd left something behind. News of these men had gotten around town, and now Fish was pissed the fuck off. It's USA Livestream. What the fuck, motherfucker? It wasn't that big a deal until everyone ran off in the fucking mouth. That kind of shit, you know. Now I gotta make another motherfucker dead. Y'all going up to the totem pole. Fish walked over to the 4 men, removed his glasses. The sight of his eye caused each man to cringe. The drug lord, with concern, inspected the area around him, grunted at nothing in particular. The stale scent of oil and grease filled the air. With chili-peppered breath, he said, "Now they all died upright. None of them knots are loose, eh?" The ambassador, dark-skinned black man, obviously overfed by his mama, considered to be the run of the pack in spite of his 400-plus pounds, replied in his renowned high-pitched whiny voice, "Motherfuckers ain't gonna move a muscle, boss." As the words tumbled out, a tiny slit formed in both his eyes. "You can do whatever the fuck you want with them." With a baritone voice, the complete opposite of ambassador, Tiny said, "They gonna squeal like fucking pigs." The gang member removed the switchblade and clicked it open and began slashing at the arms and legs of each prisoner. A little worse than paper cuts. He went up and down the row, a warning that nothing other than docility would be accepted. "Put that motherfucker away before your ass kills somebody." "Oh, shut the fuck up. Let me cut him up." The 15 or so gang members found this amusing. "I'll cut them all up to fucking bits." Just then, Leroy Hines, Fish's right-hand man, pulled up in one of the family's sports cars, a silver and black 2010 Camaro. He, swinging the back end around, came to a screaming stop, facing the trunk toward the men. The man of crime was well over 6 feet tall. He slipped lumberingly out of the vehicle, walked around to the back of the car, popped the trunk. Ooh, it's hot up in here. He reached in the trunk and pulled out a stainless steel briefcase, one with a combination lock. Leroy gripped the handle and ambled over to his brood, waiting not a second to say, "The party's arrived." Fish said, "Or those the motherfuckers?" "Yeah, it's all good," Leroy said, setting the briefcase down. He dialed in a series of numbers, popped the fasteners, and opened the lid to the briefcase. Inside, 4 emerald-encrusted pairs of anguish lay untouched, their stones immaculate. "Oh, them motherfuckers is beautiful," Fish gleamed. "Just as I imagined they would be." The Memphis gang lord rubbed the merchandise. "When we's done, make sure your nigga I clean up these babies I'm doing. They going in my vault." The point of this job was not to extract information. The men, plain and simple, were to die. Leroy knew that was the plan, and the pairs of anguish, which would crack the men's jaws and press their teeth into the nerves of their faces, and eventually into the brains whence they would die, would set an example. Fish, knowing the men would pass out well before they died, but also knowing that if he screwed the devices slowly, they would create a slower death, walked over to the men with the ladder on his mind. "Yeah, motherfuckers," he said to the glorious, unrighteous bastard inside him. "Y'all's about to see what my fucking ass can do." Yeah, he wanted the men to see Memphis to see, the world to see, especially the cartel. To Ambassador Then Fish said, "You got the iPhone ready?" "Yeah, boss, it's ready to go." Fish turned to the man called Fonzie, the cartel's liaison. As Fish pointed the iPhone at the mutilation taking place, he said, "Now send this on over to Augustus. Tell that motherfucker how we do business up here. And tell him we especially expect them shipments every 4 weeks." That was chapter 1 of Land of the Dirty South. I'll take a quick 2-minute intermission. Be right back. Angela critters, Angela critters, and it's Dagon Hills, Dagon Hills. Welcome, buddy. And the Scooby life, the Scooby life. The Piss Lord, it's the Piss Lord, the Piss Lord. Don't let me miss anybody. Stony Baker MD, Stony Baker MD, Stony Baker MD. And it's Bubbles Butterfly, Bubbles Butterfly, Bubbles, and it's Sultana. USA live stream, USA live stream, USA live stream, and it's Oracles and Beyond, Oracles and Beyond. Desert Urbexer, Desert Urbexer, Desert Urbexer, and it's Ozark Oracle, Ozark Oracle. Benny Loco. Test. RL Real Writing. RL Real Writing. And it's Native Grammy. It's Native Grammy. Ska darling. Welcome to the Ska train. Ska. And it's Native Grammy. Ska. Benny Loco. Oh, Jenzara. Ska. Watch out if a place just says meet and doesn't specify. Dakin Hills. Super Lemon Skaze. Super Lemon Skaze. Check that out. Young brain tingles. Brain tingles. Tingles. It's an audio dream. Chick, darling. It's taking hills. Hey, buddy. It's taking hills. Shan Camp. It's Shan Camp and it's Shan Camp and it's Shan Camp. I'm Scully, the author that reads to you. Test, 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 test. Rain tingles. It's bubbles, butterfly. Skazuntite. It's Angela Critters. It's Angela Critters. And it's Wheezy, and it's Wheezy. Wheezy, ska. Oh, little Wheezy, ska. All those beautiful animals. You know what they say when you're in the pearly gates, all your animals waiting for you with their heads held high. That's just beautiful. The Scooby light. I love you guys the most. Chick. It's like books on tape with a twist. It's love and it's peace and it's Aesodama. And it's Angela Critters. And it's Shan Camp and a Benny Loco. And the Scooby Life. Take you guys on a little adventure. Chapter 2. Mario Augustus stood on the deck of the Santa Maria, the cartel super yacht. The magnificent vessel, less than a mile off the coast of Cabo San Lucas. Like a drunken queen on a throne, sat plunked in the Sea of Cortez. Other boats, mere minions in comparison, bobbed in the water around her, and none knowing better, came within 100 yards of the massive craft. They knew that serious people with serious power were on board this serious yacht. The Sea of Cortez, like aqua milk. Mario Augustus, ruthless kingpin of the Augustus cartel. Heartless in any stretch of the imagination. Unpredictable too. He ran a powerful operation. No, power was the man. A radiant man. To all intents and purposes. A man observing his surroundings like a lion satiated. His still gray eyes holding the icy penetration of a Finnish girl ogling the snowy white fields of winter. The leader's skin was dark, tan from the endless hours in the sun. On this particular day, as any flamboyant gentleman would have it, he had chosen to don a white suit, Miami Vice style, one special made for the tropics. Toto, make sure it's loose, comfortable to wear, Augustus had said to his tailor. And no high waters. Those legs go anywhere near my ankles, somebody's going to get it. His brazen style was capricious, if nothing else. And he often took precedence over other men. His body language, rigid and tall-shouldered, displayed buoyancy, a self-confidence only found in the elite. In all his brilliancy, Augustus looked out over the water, meeting the horizon, a twinge of indigo and a blush of cerulean blue. He held the portrait in his eyes, threads of scarlet stretching like mad dashes of a comet's tail. So beautiful, he told himself. He was a proud man, proud of his empire, proud of the odds he'd overcome. In fact, on these hereby marble decks inscribed by Trinity Yachts, a boating company out of Gulfport, Mississippi, the drug lord stood with boldness, with clarity. We got there. It's Jen's aura. Jen's aura. Jen's aura. Jen, Mm-hmm. Topped the 150-foot cruiser, a granite helipad housed the Bell Ranger helicopter. An escape mechanism if necessary. Augustus, sparing no expense, exhibited wit and knew that this airliner might come in handy. At the cool price of $1.5 million, needless to say. From the cabins to the staterooms, from the galley to the decks, marble inscribed the floor. The galley itself costing a paltry $300,000. Included commercial standard appliances and freezers, stainless steel counters, Jinsu knives, or anything a master chef might need to run a gourmet kitchen. What do they have in that kitchen? Including service courses on or in, Christofle Cleochi platinum plates, Lalique champagne flutes, Augustus also enjoyed other amenities. Staterooms stocked with high-class beddings and linens. Fret Demetra 600-count duvet covers with fair 10-20 king count Tempur-Pedic mattresses. No expense spared, not on this boat. So that's the kingpin, Augustus. So what's going on here, you guys, is this is the sequel to Dutch Coffee Shop, and some of you know the story and what happened at the end. In fact, one of the characters from the first book, this is where he comes in. He's left the Dutch mob and moved to America with his friend, and he's gotten himself mixed up again with the wrong people. So here's this kingpin on this yacht out in the middle of the sea. And Yeah, so Klaus the Cracker, he's on this yacht and he's getting ready to meet Augustus. And he's sort of waiting in line with a few people. I'm going to pick up right here and just give y'all a little excerpt from that. Give me 1 second. On deck, all the women were laying around like kittens full of milk, purring for the men around them. The mood on deck was one of the 80s. Augustus's temper and music had come from the days of mullets, poodle tops, and perms. All servants were dressed in white. Many sported mullets and curls with captain hats tilted to the side. And they perused the deck, jigging the songs like "That's the Way I Like It." They as well handed out amenities: food, champagne, cocaine, weed, also fruits of sorts, candies, cakes, milkshakes, and other things like hamburgers and French fries. In fact, Augustus had said, if I ever see anything come out of that hole twice, someone's gonna die. Each time, culinary chefs would bring a new thing up. Once a waiter had said he cut off the fingers of the head chef for a hair in a salad. For a fucking hair. Insane it was. No, nothing the same ever came out of that kitchen. Everyone in the scullery made sure of that. And there was nothing at times reasonable about the man who would prance down into the hold and say, "You better have something new coming up every 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes, I tell you." And then he'd storm off as if it was normal, which to these people it had become. Klaus the Cracker, immigrant Dutchman, rock star gangster extraordinaire, counted 45 odd plus people on board, notwithstanding the dozen or so assassins, strong-armed and or killers parenthetically mingling around the guests, who were either bankers, financiers, accountants, or savvy businessmen like him. He wondered why Augustus had assembled such a crowd. The body language of the passengers exuded gregariousness and content. Like each and every one of them had made the decision rightly by coming here. The more Klaus thought about it, like everyone had something to gain. All mood and perplexity, the Dutchman noticed, gravitated toward the kingpin as if he were a president in a third world country. Klaus, minding his own business, could see the greedy actions of these people. Evidence by the way they swirled ice cubes in their drinks. He stared admiringly at his counterparts, counting the beautiful promiscuous women around him. For none of these men had arrived at their present position by chance. That much was obvious. He thought. Hey, Niz. It's Niz. Darling. He thought. The best champagne, the best hors d'oeuvres, drugs if that's your poison, no nonsense to worry about. You better be careful, kid. No reservations on a boat like this, he told himself. Yeah, he admitted to himself. Something big is happening, and I, at the moment, can only guess what it'll be. And then he wondered, will it really be that easy? Taking control of the cannabis school in Colorado. It seems to be my thing, but then again, you never saw it coming. Now you promise a chain of schools, northern lights all over the country. Really? Could it be true? What is the catch? Okay. As he sat on the bow of the boat and looked out over the ocean, hearing the faint cries of feeding gulls, Klaus, his blonde hair blowing in the wind. Check. I know what that was. That was that fucking video. Screw that shit. The joys of live streaming. That's probably good stuff. It's Shan Can. Shan Can. Shan Can. And it's Benny Loco. Benny check. Jin's aura. It's Eric Garcia. Eric. Benny. It's Robin Rocks. Hey, darling. And it's Nest Lover. Nest Lover. It's Tammy's passion. Check. Test. It's Angela Critters. Angela Critters. The Dutchman swiped a margarita from a tray, and ambling inconspicuously eased his way toward the Mexican beauty. Nonchalantly taking heed of Augustus in the process, he looked around the boat, doing his best to hide the fact that he could hardly stand the satisfaction of the moment. That this time he might actually get a chance to speak to the goddess. He panned his eyes with good spirits, and all at once, as he met her soft gaze, those dark eyes, the Dutchman felt butterflies with berazered wings slicing through his stomach. To this end, he glanced over at Augustus, who talked business on a cell phone, paying little attention to the commotion around him. Or was he? Such power, Klaus thought admiringly, radiating like kryptonite. Look at that. Klaus the Cracker was mesmerized at the alpha male before him. The half-stricken Dutchman felt adrenaline. Or was it the nectar of infatuation? No, don't start getting bloody romantic yet. He warned himself as he held the Mexican woman's beauty in his gaze. You are here for a reason. Do not fuck it up. Put that girl out of your mind. If Augustus sees what you're up to, He will have no qualms about setting the record straight. Yeah, pay attention. Well, just to mind their own business, he told his subconscious. As it was, as it had been, and as he remembered it from so long ago. Terranotion, terranotion, bloody fucking greed, terranotion. You were all so bloody fucking greedy back then. Not a problem. Terranotion was a long time ago. Seeping into his blood, the hunger. It always came back. This time you better do it right. You've in the game once and now you back. You know how to handle these people. Yeah, it has been a long time. But so what? You know how the gangsters are, how they operate. Yeah, do it right this time. No more fuck-ups. You're too smart for that. This guy, he likes you. And he's presenting you with opportunity. And what do you have to lose? The money from the heist is gone. Blown from years of partying. Not getting in the younger eater. That he was already in over his head had yet to dawn on him. So when Augustus got right to the point, the Dutchman was at a loss for words, albeit momentarily. Because if you knew Klaus the Cracker, you knew that he was as witty as a gangster came. The Mexican kingpin spoke in English, his accent clear, concise, confident, Midwestern. These were trying times, my Dutch friend. My organization does not make decisions lightly. You were picked for a reason, Klaus. Mostly, we think you are clever, capable of handling the feat before you. The feat? Klaus said in his crisp Dutch accent. Augustus's voice turned to stone, yet softly he said, Yes, Klaus, allow me to ask you a question. Do you think a man that has the cruel blood of a gangster can transfuse the blood of a saint? What kind of question was that? The Dutchman pretended to ponder the subject. He found himself saying without recess, It is possible, yeah, but highly unlikely. We have watched you for some time, my Dutch friend. The Mexican kingpin walked over to a glass table, retrieved a piece of paper. As he returned, he began with Klaus the Cracker, immigrant Dutchman. We're reading an excerpt from Land of the Dirty South, a novel by Jayscully. It's the sequel to Dutch Coffee Shop. I won't give too much of it away, though. So they go on to talk about a lot of stuff and set up this business. Actually, that's the end of chapter 1. Chapter 2 starts out with the Hannah, the boat, the Hannah that was at the end of the first book. But I don't want to get too much out of that away. I think we're going to pick up reading this next time. Yeah, it's a good spot right there. Give me a second, you guys. 1 minute. I just got a dress that looks like Sally's from Nightmare. Might be here for Halloween. Robin rocks. Oh, jeez. Eddie M. Hola, Robin rocks, says Benny Loco. Hey, Tammy. Ness Lover. Well, good seeing you again, Eric. Have a happy Father's Day. Jen Zora. Jen Zora. Angela Critters. Lolitty's back. Shan Camp. Hey there, Benny Loco. How are you? Robin rocks. Scully, please say Eddie M's name. It's Eddie M and it's Eddie M. Eddie M. Ska. Eddie M. Eddie M. Yes, he is Shancam, Penny Loca. Eddie M. Hey there, Robin. Angela Critters. Shout out to me, Eddie M. Show me Sasquatch. Show me Sasquatch. Sassy. Eddie gets round like Piss Lord's lips. Shancam. Cheers, Benny Loco. It's Aesel Dom. I think that was infatuation nectar. The best Lord. These dabs are loud as fuck. Benny Loco. Me thinks so too. Shancam. Shan Camp. Test Shan Camp. Test. Wedding cake and baked. Show me Sasquatch. That's right, it's the consumer's holiday, Dad. Show me steak. Ska. The golden voice. Show me Sasquatch. It's the nut house. It's the nut house. It's the nut house. Ska peanuts. Ska. Brain tingles. Brain tingles. Yeah, it's a nut critter. Parting is such sweet sorrow. It's Finley River Kennels. Check Finley River. Finley River Kennels. Sk. I got a little discombobulated for a minute. Discombobulated. Discombobulated. Hola, Nut House, Tony Baker, MD. I have transformed into a trim machine with a face. Sk. I'll just do this dab while we wait. I got so much trim on me, I look like a sniper in a gunny suit. Yeah, Scully. Hey y'all, Doja says woof, woof. Doja needs a slim chin. Stoney, you're so funny. Oh my god, that's so funny. Albert says flurb. Oh my god. That's some funny shit. Benny. Reminds me of a little of the music in an old video game called Fatal Frame. Oh my God. Robin rocks. I'm a hell motivated. This lover. Here she goes. Doing the scut dance. Scut, 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 scut. It's Grammy. Hey, Grammy. Check, Grammy, check. Ska, Debbie, ska. Hey, darling. Sorry, I had to use the bathroom. It's the Nut House. I'm telling you, go check it out. You're missing out. It's the Nut House. Brain tingles. Brain tingles. Brain tingles. Ska, 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 ska. Brain tingles. What is going on? Tokyo Lloyd. Ska, Tokyo, ska. You guys welcome Tokyo. It's Tokyo Lloyd and it's Tokyo Lloyd. And he wants to know what's going on. Please shout out Tokyo Lloyd. It's Shan Camp. And it's Native Grammy and it's discombobulation. This is Nuts and this is Shan Camp and ha it is, I love it. Is this just audio? Hey Thomas. No, it's live. He's reading our comments. And it's Eddie M. And I recognize that clicking noise as an offspring of Shwahiki. Oh my God. Oh. Ska. Hey, Robin. It's the buxom brunette. Ska peanut, ska. Praise for Scully reading comments. Tokyo in the house. Tokyo in the house. Ska Tokyo. Tammy, Benny, Debbie, Hazeldama, Peanut, Peanut. Brain tingles happen 0.5 seconds after you fart. Like a late message. So as you can find an excuse or scapegoat, I googled it. Stony Baker MD. Most discombobulated Thomas Owens. Debbie Carson. Discombobulations. The Nut House. Debbie. Debbie. No. Ness Lover. He Hazeldama. He Benny Loco. God, no, Thomas. I thought things and streams like this were a thing of dreams. Bless my stars. Best Lord. This is my new favorite stream, y'all. Tokyo Lord. LOL Scully. Stony Baker MD. I'm laughing my ass off. Shan can. I think I'm in love. Yeah, hell yeah, Tokes. It's Robin Rocks. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That's right, Toki. Skadooby, Benny Loco. Thank you, Robin. Hazeldama. Skachu. Skazoontight. Thank you, Blessings, Scully. Hazeldama. Scully. Tammy's Passions. Scully, you can whisper my name anytime. Native Grammy. Check StreamYard. Interesting. Bring forth the Sibyl, Thomas Owens, and the Scythian, Shankan. Hee, scully. Who that say gon' beat them Saints? Phil got 316. Who that say gon' beat them Saints? Who that say gon' beat them Saints? Who that say gon' beat them Saints? Who that? I second the Scythian, piss Lord. I needed blessings, thank you. Magic from the center of infinity's end. Thomas Owens, or else Robin Rocks. Peanuts, Piss Lord. Only one at a time, man. Does Sibian making a tandem? Stony Baker, MD. Ha, Stony. Shankan. Hey, darling. I love you more than shrimp and grits. Nest lover. Scully, thanks, man. That was the easiest 6 plants I've ever wet trimmed. Listening and trimming. Stony Baker, MD. Who that say gon' beat them Saints? Hello, chat. My phone froze. Findlay River Kennels. Findlay River Kennels. Magic piss muppets making merry magic. Take it out of the freezer. Benny Loco. It's Jen's aura. Jen's aura. Jen's aura. Got you shared out, brother. Nut House, you guys are fun, man. Stony Baker, MD. What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? Shankan. Peanut. It's Nest Lover. Hey, Piss Lord, it's Findlay River Kennels. Tokyo. Or is this just fantasy? It's an audio dream caught in a landslide. Ska, 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 ska. Hello, Nessie. Take the body out of the freezer, the nut house. Ska, 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 ska. Beautiful flowers. Nut house. You have a python. Ha ha ha, Shan. Brain tingles. Brain tingles. Brain tingles. Brain tingles. Ska Grammy. Ska. Aceldama. Ska. He's back. Check, check, check. Hey, Big Tim. It's Big Tim, in God we trust. You guys like that overlay? Nice and relaxing. Always a beautiful stream. Hey, Sultan. Cool, bro. We got the same hairline. Thomas Owens. Beautiful dreamer. The Nut House. If not for Warner Brother cartoons, there are so many classics I would have missed. Benny Loco. They play the song in cartoons when Bugs Bunny knocks Elmer Fudd out. Ska, 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 ska. And then these little birds are flying around his head. Yeah, I want to see what they are, Thomas. Shanky. Melting buildings. Memory. Ska, 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 ska. A sense of calm. Much love. I love all the music and visuals Scully does. The Nut House. I like your house, Scully. Ska, shrimp and grits nest lover. It's Davy Jones's locker. Benny Loco. Brain tingles. Brain tingles, everybody. Ska, 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 ska. Breaking it down, we're taking it down. Ska, 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 beautiful people. I love you guys the most. Check. How about some System of the Down? Check. Let me check that real quick. System of the Down. System of the Down. Wake up, wake up. Grab a bush and put a little makeup. Hide your scars to fade away the shake up. Hide the scars to fade away the shake up. Why'd you leave the keys upon the table? Here you go, create another fable. You wanted to grab a bush and put a little makeup. You wanted to hide the scars to fade away the shake up. You wanted to. Why'd you leave the keys upon the table? You wanted to. I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die. Looking at life through the eyes of a tire hub, eating seeds as a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city, what do you own the world? How do you own disorder? Now, somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep, somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep, disorder. More wood for their fires, loud neighbors, flashlight reveries caught in the headlights of a truck, eating seeds as a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city. What do you own the world? How do you own disorder? Now, somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep, somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep, disorder. Shit. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. That was a blast. Leave your suggestion in the comments. I always go back and read them. Yeah, leave a comment on the on the video. Hit the like, all that good stuff. And we're taking it down. That was a little encore for Thomas. Tokyo. Benny Loco, Native Grammy, Ness Lover, and Chenzara. Robin rocks. Robin ska. We're coming in. I see it. It's there. I see it. buddies and my darlings. We're coming home. I see it. They said it would be there. I see it. It's there just like they said it would be. Right where they said.